everybody, welcome back to my channel Kazzalistic. So this video is the second part to the Christmas gift haul. So I'm just going to crack straight on. I'm hoping that I can get both videos up on the same day, fingers crossed. So I'm just going to crack on. I'm not going to go into a long waffly intro. So the next thing that I got actually is from a pen pal of mine. We just happen to both be crocheters. We do actually handwrite our letters. We do it old school style, and it's kind of lovely. She's into these crochet hooks, so that's a 3mm. Focus, there we go. And she sent me this one as well, which is a 6mm hook. It's got beautiful little roses on it. I can't remember the name. It's a particular type that she uses. I'm sure somebody will correct me. It's something like Kuragumi or Kachagumi, or they've got a particular name, these type of hooks, and she absolutely loves them. She sent me some to try, bless her, so that was lovely. She's also sent me 3 stitch markers. They're all identical, so I'll just show one because it's easier to get the camera to focus. That's the stitch marker. So it's just a little bead in rainbow colours. So that was really lovely of her because she didn't have to do that. The next thing actually was a gift from my friend that I care for, and she got me a set of interchangeable Tunisian crochet hooks. So they go from sizes 3. You've got 3.5mm, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 7 and 8mm hooks. So they're the hooks at the front, and then at the back of the pouch you've got all the cables, these end stoppers and keys and bits and bobs. I've never used any interchangeable set ever before, so these are wooden. I love the colours of them, it's so vibrant. As you can see, that's the metal bit where the cable goes in. These are the smoothest crochet hooks I've come across to date. So I've got a feeling I'm going to really enjoy using them. I don't know what they're like, obviously where it connects or anything, so obviously I can't give a full review until I've used them. Obviously I will let you know once I've used them. So this set, I actually pulled a bit of card out just so it was easy to show you. They're actually from Knit Pro. They're called Symphony Wood Interchangeable Afghan Tunisian Crochet Hook Set. So if any of you are interested, like I say, they are super smooth. And I went for those rather than just the bog standard ones that are more like knitting needles, because with the cables you've got more flexibility as to what length and stuff like that, and it's something that I really want to kind of gain as a skill this year, so I thought that would give me more flexibility. The next thing that my friend bought me, as you can tell, a lot of it was obviously craft related. You may remember that I said in one of my previous videos that I needed a Swift. So I actually have a tabletop Swift. The reason it's a tabletop one is because I can put it on the floor, or I can even stand it on the sofa if I need to. I didn't have anywhere, you know, the ones that are like umbrellas, I just didn't have anywhere to actually physically clip it without damaging. There's only a table and there wasn't really enough room to actually clip it on the way the table's designed, so, and it probably would have ruined the table, and there was nowhere else to clip it. So so she's got me a tabletop one. These wooden dowels, I will say, are a little bit fiddly to put in. I'm going to try to do this with that. So as you can see, there's you can obviously move them across. These dowels are quite fiddly to put in. The middle one that holds everything together is a shorter one, and that's really easy to put together. It is just these dowels that are tricky to put in, but it is doable. If I can do it, then anybody can. And then on here, I don't know if it's going to come up on camera, but there is a size guide on one of the arms. I don't know if you can actually read that on camera. I'll try and get a bit closer. There we go. gives you an idea of what's on there. It gives you a guide to the size of the skein. So there's a 155 centimetre or 62 inch skein, 56 inches or 140 centimetres, 50 inches which is 125 centimetres, 45 inches 115 centimetres, 39 inches which is 100 centimetres, and 33 inches which is 85 centimetres. So it gives you an idea, if you know how long your skein is, or your hank I should say, whatever, you know which pegs to put your dowels in. I have to say the construction of it is lovely. It's really smooth, there's nothing, and it obviously you can see it glides around beautifully. Oops, just dropped part of it. Oopsie. And it's by Chiaogu, I'm not quite sure. I know I've heard it and I'm probably pronouncing it completely wrong. It's going to focus or not. It's CHIAOGOO, and it's just called a wooden yarn swift. It's item number 1098. Yeah, so that's the box it came in. Yeah, really tough with it. I haven't actually obviously used it for any of my hanks yet, but obviously I will do. That will be, I'll be able to let you know what that's like once I've actually used it. Sorry, I just had to put it out of the way so I can move on to the next thing. Sorry for the close-up of my head then. It wasn't intentional. Right, so I think that's everything from sort of friends and family that I actually see and that. So next I'm going to go on to YouTube friends. I did get quite a few things from Marie, which is Knit Crochet. Her channel is Marie Knit Crochet Mad. I will link everybody's channels at the end of this video. She sent me some stitch markers. She sent me lots of things, but that was the one craft related thing. And I've put them somewhere safe so I didn't lose them, and now I can't remember where I've put them. So rest assured, Marie, they are safe. I've just got to relocate them. Things have been stupid hectic since Christmas, trying to get decks and everything down, trying to get top of cleaning. You all know what it's like. But on top of that, it's my mum's 70th birthday, the day that I'm actually recording this, which is 10th of January. So I've been running around, obviously trying to prep for that as well. Yeah, so I just haven't really had time to kind of properly hunt. So I've been kind of grabbing everything that I knew that I got. And that's the one thing I've put somewhere safe and I can't find, but I will find it, I promise, Marie. So I'm going to do Amy, which is, her channel is Amy's Woolly World of Creations. I will link it. So the first thing is she sent me some stitch markers in my Christmas card. I've got her Christmas card here because I've got some information. so I can tell you a bit more about it. So the first yarn is a purple. It's coming up quite blue on camera. It's actually a really dark purple, not plum, but you know, sort of the next shade up, and it's got like, it's kind of like a glitter yarn. The shade number is 991-66, and it's called Purple Sparkle. It's by Knitting Essentials. So it feels quite nice, so I'm looking forward to working with that. Obviously it's my favourite colour. I don't know if Amy's planning to show this on her channel, whether she took photographs or not, I'm not sure. This will be hanging up in the area above my head. I've got lots of signs and things, so this will probably end up on the wall. I haven't actually hung it up yet, but I will do. And she's actually knitted a heart, and it's beautiful purples and blues, my favourite colours. So I'm really chuffed with that. Thanks, Amy, it's really lovely. She also got me some yarn. This one is Serda Click. It's a double knitting with wool. It's a 50-gram ball, and the shade is 0207. It's called Apple Red. It is 70% acrylic, 30% wool, and I don't know if it's got yardage. Can't see if it has. It's probably hidden in the middle of the ball. But that's the yarn. It's really soft. It's a beautiful colour. So this will be really cool for like autumn projects. And she also got me a pack of mini skeins. These take a 3 to 3.5mm, well, it's just got needles, but usually it's about the size for hooks as well. So there's purples, blues, greens, sort of a claret colour, bright pink, white and beige. So they're really pretty. And in her message, she said she was thinking I could make a marvellous cushion perhaps with it, so that is probably what I will do with it. She got this at a Danish craft store. So it's just called Garn Yarn, G-A-R-N yarn. They're all 10, so there's 10 gram balls. I don't know if it has, it's 100%, they're all 100% acrylic, I think. I'm trying to read, yeah, 100% acrylic, so they're all acrylic ones. I was thinking I might do ripple cushion with it. I thought they looked quite cool. May change my mind before I use it, you never know. That's what I'm thinking at the moment anyway. And she also sent me some little pack of yarn. These are Serda Folk Song Chunky, which have been discontinued, which take a hook or needle which is 6.5mm. They're 51% wool, 49% acrylic, and basically these are all her leftover bits. So she has been using this, so you probably will see this have seen this on her channel. And she's basically given me these so that I can make something for woolly hugs with this. So I'll try and do it from the side. You can see the colours. I don't really want to pull it all out. You can see they're all different things, and then bless her, she's actually written all the codes and how many grams are in each one. So there's Focalicious, Pixie Boots, Tally Tree, Oaky, Fair Pat, Flower Power, Fire Glow, Quirky, Paisley, Tree Folk, Finnegan, King Tire, Damsel, Eden Flower, Fistral and Berber. And I have to say Amy has the most beautiful handwriting as well. So these all range from 4 grams up to 8 grams. Oh no, there's one 10 gram one as well. So she's even weighed them all, bless her. So these will be used for woolly hugs. So just bear with me, I'm just going to pop these back in the box so I've got room to move. Right. And the last box is from Sian, which is Sian's Crafty Corner. So if you haven't gone across and seen Marie, Sian or Amy before, I will link their channels at the end. Please go across and give them a little bit of love and a little bit of a subscribe and a like and all that, because it helps our channels grow. So Sian has already shown this on her channel, but this is what Sian actually made me. She made me one of her little octopuses. I love it. And it's got like a little, it's a sparkly yarn. I don't know if it's going to come up on camera. Yeah, you just see it slightly, little sparkly bit. So, yes, I really love that. She also made me a sock pig. It's got lips on this one. It's really cool. I love it. She also got me some stitch markers. I don't know if she made these herself or whether she bought these ones, so she'll be able to correct me one way or the other. So you've got an apple, a kiwi slice, some grapes, and I think that's supposed to be a grapefruit, I think. camera doesn't want to focus terribly well, but you get the gist. So there's 4 stitch markers. She also sent me a huge bag of buttons, all different mixtures, colours. Sorry for the rustling. Different shapes, as you can see. I'm trying to do it without glare. Sorry about the glare. Really can't do it without the camera. And she also sent me a ball of yarn, and this ball of yarn actually made me giggle because she put such a lot of thought into it, and yeah. So many of you might, if you've been with me for a while, you'll probably remember in one of my recent hat videos that I did for Woolly Hugs, there was a particular hat that was in a blue colour, and it had, the way it crocheted up, it almost looked like it had flowers in it, and I asked if anybody knew what the yarn was. Well, Sian actually knew, and she said it was a King Cole Splash, which is double knitting yarn. For those of you who've watched Sian, you'll know that that is something that she's particularly fond of, so that's why she spotted it straight away. So it's nice to know what the yarn actually was, and she believed it was in the colour Adriatic, and that's what she sent me. So the shade is 1675. Like I say, it's called Adriatic. There we go, and it's King Cole Splash. So yeah, so I can make another project with this. So I'm really quite excited. So thanks, Sian. That was really, I did laugh when I saw that one. So that's all the craft stuff she sent me. Both Amy and Sian put other bits in. There was some chocolates, and Amy made the most amazing shortbread biscuits. They were just, oh yeah, they didn't last. They didn't make it to Christmas. I think I had those the first day, but they were delicious. So thank you, ladies. Like I say, Marie did send me various things. She sent me some hot chocolate and mugs and some smelly stuff and bits like that. And she did send me stitch markers, and if I remember right, I think one was a shoe and possibly a handbag on stitch marker. I can't remember now. Like I say, I've put it somewhere safe, and of course, sod's law, I now can't find where I put it. So you might find, come the summer, I'll be going, this is what I got for Christmas. So but obviously if I find it, I will show it on camera, but I just, for some reason, cannot locate it today. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it wasn't too boring or too rushed. Obviously there was quite a few things to get through, and I just didn't want to drag it out too much. This video unfortunately has gone a lot longer than I planned. It's 18 minutes, so that's probably going to take quite a while to upload. So I'm going to cut it off here. The next video will probably be sharing the project I've been making with the Boho Spirit Signet yarn, which will be one of my crafty goals as well. So stay tuned for that. That will be in the next video. So until then, I hope you enjoyed this. Just remember to stay well, happy crafting, and remember to stay true to yourself. Bye.